Right, pal. Today I'm going to be talking all about JoJo freaking Rabbit. I'm a review guy and this is my comprehensive review. Now, what's JoJo Rabbit all about? Well, I thought it was one of those animes. I thought it was about that JoJo Bizarre. But I was wrong. It's all about World War II and how awesome the singing and dancing was back then. Now, I didn't know much about World War II, I'll tell you that. All I know is there were some baddies, some goodies and some twats. Now, apparently, the cinema back then, the singing back then, the music back then was phenomenal. And this movie says that message clearly. It says movies are good, music are good, you, for not knowing it, and me, are bad. Now, what does this mean for cinema in the future? Well, it means that we're going to get more historical films. This film was extremely historically accurate. We saw Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow killing some people, but also singing along, doing a wee dance, doing a wee twiddle, doing a wee twee, doing a wee diddle. And then we had some Asian boy doing a wee jig too, which I thought was a bit weird, World War II and that, but I didn't know about World War II. So, I learned a lot from JoJo Rabbit. JoJo Rabbit. Don't know why it's called that though, because there wasn't any rabbits. I don't think there was. Rabbit. They're funny little fuckers, aren't they? Anyway, JoJo's Bizarre Rabbit was pretty good because it showed me a different part of the world that I didn't know about. But, what does that mean for the future of you? Well, you're gonna see it. I know that because you are smart men, women and children. Now, why did I move you there? Because I need more space to comprehend how I'm going to tell you how good this film was. So, this is normal films, average films. JoJo Rabbit takes that size, which is normally about the size of a large rabbit. Funny guy. Anyway, large rabbit. We're talking, we're taking it up to one of those massive, I can't even mind their names, the fucking massive fat bastards of rabbits. Like normal. So JoJo Rabbit takes it up that notch. It fattens up the cinema and it fattens up you because you're going to have a good time. Like you're chomping down on some chocolate, watching JoJo's Bizarre Journey. Now, its portrayal of history is something so surreal because it doesn't feel realistic. Because usually, what I've heard, films don't like history. They like changing it. They like saying that this guy was actually a twat when he was really good, and this guy was actually really good when he was actually a fanny. Who cares? Do you? We decide. In comments. Go, go, go. Now, JoJo's Rabbit is all about Scarlett Johansson's rabbit. But we don't see Johansson's rabbit because Johansson's rabbit is taken by the Nazis, and the Nazis are the bad people, and everyone should know that because you learn that in P1 history. Anyway, the rabbit is bouncing about Germany. Scarlett Johansson and her crew got to bundle together to make a musical to show to Adolf Hitler, who is the guy who's in charge of the Nazis, who's the bad guy. I don't know, do you see him? Anyway, they've got to get together, make this musical, put it on stage, and he's like, that's kind of good. And then the Nazis are redeemed because they give her back her rabbit, but we don't see the rabbit because they're going to do a sequel. And I didn't stay for the post-credits because I wanted to come here and do this review. Oh my goodness. Fuck. This is about Hitler being good. And he's bad. So, right. Forget whatever I said. Forget it. Like, just forget everything I just said. Seriously. Like, I'm being deadly serious right now. Like, I'm taking my hat off, putting it backwards, serious mode, engaged. JoJo Rabbit is a bad film. It says Adolf Hitler, whatever his name is, the Twitler, is good. He's not good. He's bad. He steals rabbits, and you should fucking hate him. Bye!